Hi there, this is Alexander with Steamworks Espresso service. Today we're going to go into a little bit of detail about what is involved with disassembling and reassembling our machines in our refurbishing process. Here we have a couple of machines that we just got back from the paint shop. We actually powder coat all of these units after they've been sandblasted, and that includes all the panels and all the body work involved in the machine. So today we're just going to take a glimpse at the entry process of putting these machines back together, what it takes and what's involved with every machine build we do. The system is completely standardized, so every machine gets the same treatment, which ensures really the best quality for each client. Today we have this two-group Astoria, which is a fantastic machine, and it's probably around 15 years old. It's a automatic, and this is the frame for it, back from the powder coat shop. And then, if you can see it, over here to the left, we have a La San Marco. And we're going to go into a little more detail about what's been done on that machine. Fast forwarding a little bit to the future here, we've got 2 days later some of the leeway on our refurbishing of our two machines. Currently on the bench again was the Astoria. We've got the boiler mounted here, looks really nice. We've got the group heads fully assembled with new components, looks very good, and the machine is coming along very nicely. Again, typically takes us about 14 days to build a machine from scratch, all the way up from a frame of a decommissioned unit to a completely refurbished Steamworks Espresso unit. We're going to walk over here and take a look at our La San Marco, which several days ago was nothing but a bucket of bolts and a frame, just like the Astoria to the right, and it is coming out really well. Right now the machine is alive and it's in test phase. You can see it does have water in it, and it is running. And all the new parts are fitted. Everything is perfect at the moment and testing optimally. We'll give you a little demonstration here. The new steam here that's coming out, the new steam wands and valve assemblies. Pretty good pressure. And then of course we've got the lock position. Really nice pressure there. And just to let you know, there's a series list of components that we replace on every rebuild and every refurb of every machine, and it's pretty extensive. Typically we invest $1,500 plus in retail parts in every machine before it leaves the shop. And of course we go back with the original paint coatings and panels, just like the textured finish you see here on these side plates. This is a San Marco exclusive. This is what they did with all the older 8516Ms. And we actually have a powder coater match that, which is really nice because you can't really tell our machines apart from a brand new, older La San Marco. You would actually be surprised if you were a technician and you walked up upon one of these machines for service. You would think it was brand new, which really doesn't happen because this is an older body style machine. So La San Marco does a really good job of keeping it simple and maintaining the same principles throughout all their machines. Which helps us put together a very unified process for rebuilding these machines and refurbishing them to new condition. You can see here, just to give you some parts lowdowns, we've got completely disassembled and rebuilt valves with new rockers and front and rear nuts, new flow meters here and here, of course same with all of these valves. And then of course the group heads get completely disassembled and completely put back together with all new seals, brew valves, which are located underneath. And any assemblies inside as far as jetting or giggler jets or any tubes. So you can see there, they're in fantastic shape and really clean and ready to use. Now we go up here to the boiler. Obviously the pressure stat is going to be replaced. Obviously the element is going to be replaced down below. New Teflon seals between everything. We of course then take the boiler completely apart, put it back together with all new Teflon seals, including the heat exchangers and all the other parts inside the boiler, which is something you really can't see. But you can see we've obviously been in there because there's a little bit of Teflon tape here. And we're returning 2 days later to our build out on our Astoria. It's come out very well. You can see the beautiful red and black two-tone paint there. Very nice panels. Machine turned out fantastic. We've kind of left it semi-exposed. So you can see the machine testing live, and here it is running. It's been running for 48 hours, as a matter of fact, since we assembled it, and it is almost ready to go to the client. Over here we have a naked view, exposed view of the boiler, and you can see everything looks fantastic. Wires are all run, machine is actually live and hot. Okay, and here we are on day 14 of our assembly process on the La San Marco 8516M, and it is all complete and under testing and ready for the customer basically to pick up. We can pan over here and see that the machine is in fact live, and we have lots of steam pressure. Everything's operating optimally. We've calibrated this machine via the pressure stat to operate at roughly 210 degrees, which is pretty typical of Los San Marcos. They tend to run a little hot and cool off over the years, which is good for the customer because it ensures a pretty long, high temperature cycle for a machine like this. So what you've got here is the finished product. You can see we've even gone as far as to replace the face panel straight from Italy. The machine looks basically new, as it did 20 years ago. So here you have it, and we'll take a look back here and show you the inside. The top panel's still off, so we can give you a view here of what everything looks like. Good and running and hot. Here's our hot water valve. Pump is actuating over there. All new pump heads and motors if need be with every machine, including the stainless steel line that goes from the pump to the machine itself, which is a Italian BSP thread. So that's kind of a handy thing to have when you're installing a new espresso machine for your company. You don't have this, we include it with every machine. So there you have it, a completed machine and basically ready for the customer. We're going to put our handles on the face of it, package it up and ship it out. And this is our industry standard from Steamworks Espresso for every espresso machine that we build. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks a lot for watching.